In this video, cars go on journey as we see many victims, and there's more than one strategy you could do here at Brands Hatch as I decide not to change tyres. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a Beat the Meta video where here we are. If you haven't already seen the title and the thumbnail, we're in that Mazda ATENZA Group 3 car. Yes, we're at Brands Hatch. You've chosen the ATENZA, so we're going to try and do Beat the Meta with it. I say try because we don't always win. Now, if you do enjoy this video, as always, do give it a like and do subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content. And I have been waiting for a slightly softer compound of tyre other than the racing hard to even try this car because it is very slippy. Now, we were looking down the inside of this AMG Mercedes up ahead as we continue on out of here. Then in the distance, the Porsche goes flying. Another BMW loses the rear end there, and we gain 3 positions through that section. That's a big old gain of positions here at Brands Hatch, which is very hard to overtake. Let's actually have a look at that incident then. So we're on board the BMW here as we head up then. So up in the distance is that Porsche. Oh, somebody sends it down the inside there. That's got on the inside now, outside of the Porsche. As we go towards the exit there, the Porsche touches the grass, goes for a spin. The BMW nearly does the same. The AMG unfortunately hits the BMW, and I'm there on the inside taking all 3 positions. Happy days indeed then as we continue back into the racing action. The end of lap 1 here. Through the right we go. Here's that AMG who did send it down the inside on the Porsche then. We're going to go down the inside of them as we head towards turn 1. Here is Chase Cam to see it a little bit better then. Down the inside we go. Paddock Hill. Now we have to stop it to make sure they don't go on the inside. Through we go. They've got the run here, but do we go? No, we can't go to the inside. They're just there a bit too quickly for us. As we go into here, they lean on my inside there as we go through the corner, but I'm still there on the exit then as we continue on towards this left-hander, slowing the car down then. Do we get the job done? Yes, we do. Happy days indeed. Up into P10 we go as we continue towards this left-hander then, slowing the car down. Oh, a little bit of a wiggle, but we do defend this position and continue on out of there. We need to make sure we keep it though. We're going to stick towards the right-hand side. Highly recommend you do this to put your opponents off initially. Look, everyone thinks you're going to the left. I broke the slipstream. We jump ahead then aboard Nicholas, otherwise known as Flexi then. As we come through here though, they go for a bit of a journey then, touching the grass, goes for a spin, hits the barrier, and unfortunately for them, it's game over there. So we jump back on board myself then, another position gained because of that incident. As we head in towards this right-hander then, I was just catching that AMG up ahead, so I decided to come in the pits then. Second gear, ZL flag in the distance as well, so maybe this is advantageous. And I'm not going to change my tyres on this one. I'm hoping to jump a lot of the field with this strategy as we continue on out of here. Now, I did talk about this strategy in the weekly race guide, in the fact that you don't necessarily have to... Oh, hello. Let's get back to that in a second. We're on the inside of Ols here then as we head up towards the right-hander. They haven't pit yet. I have. I need to get ahead here to get some fresh air, and we've just done that as we continue on through here then. Let's talk about the no tyre change strategy in the weekly race guide. It's very much possible to do. It's a little bit slower by about 2 seconds, but you gain track position, which is almighty here at Brands Hatch. You can gain so much from track position as we come up here. Then we've got Raf in the distance. Hello to you, Raf. I know you were in the stream the other day as well. As we continue on down here then, as we advance on board lap 10, P number 3 then. Marox comes through Paddock Hill, clips the gravel, goes for a spin. Big old crash here. Another victim here at Brands Hatch. And they're spinning round here. You spin me around. Go what? No, I won't sing. Don't worry. I won't carry on singing. But I've gained another position then. So I'm up into P4 overall as we continue on here then. On board Marox. What else is going to happen here? Bree sends it down the inside. Backs out of it there. Marox doesn't see them and goes off the circuit again. Wow, they're on a bit of a journey here on lap number 10, that is for sure. So, jumping back aboard myself then. P4 is where I'm at here as we go into the right-hander. We're going to continue on through them and head towards the line here. What a race this has been. What a race indeed then as we get towards the line. P number 4 from the back of the grid in a non-meta car. And the meta car is right there. It's the M6 GT3 car. I'll take that. That's a really good first race. It gave me some positivity that I could potentially do this in this car. So let's see what else we can do then. Remember, there has to be A+ drivers in there to be able to do this. I can go as many times as I want. This time I can qualify, and we jump to race number 3. Race 2 was pretty boring. We jump to race number 3 then. Let's see what we can do here in this one as the wheel bug still exists, by the way, just to put that out there. The patch has been, this was before the patch, the wheel bug still exists. I'll be reporting it once again just to confirm that it still exists to Gran Turismo. Right, okay, heading in towards turn number 2 then. Druid's here, and we are in P3 right now. We've got Sam and Bob's Uncle up ahead, so every opportunity here to be able to do this. The M6, though, is very quick at this circuit. It really is. It's about a tenths to a second quicker than this Atenza. And Sam there just slowing up there. Maybe wants to race from further back. I'm not too sure. But hey, we take those. That's up into P2 then as we continue on. We won't take ones that guarantee us a win, for example. Someone just lets us by at the end. We don't take those, but you are trying to win. And this is what we're going to do then. We're going to try and race Bob's your uncle, try and get past, and then try and jump ahead. So all strategies are open at the moment. Coming into paddock then for the first time on lap number 2. And it's the only time on lap number 2 actually. Tidge, your weapon. We just got it wrong slightly, but look at this train of cars behind us. A Mustang there as well as we continue on out of here. Absolute train of cars. I am literally the train. I created the pug train. It's now the Atenza train as we continue on through here then. Let's see what we can do versus Bob's your uncle. We are keeping up just here as we head in towards this left-hander. Slowing the car down nicely. As we continue on through here, the big weakness of the M6 there is that corner and a power oversteer. Bob's your uncle gets it, and Bob's your uncle is gone then. A part of AHR, we have raced them in Community Team Cup Racing. And there you go, Bob, your uncle has gone. Goodbye, Uncle Bob. And, well, I'm sorry to see you crash, but I'm not sorry to take the position. P number 1 then. But we've got a long fight ahead of us, of course, because we have a train of cars behind us as we've got Cal right behind us here on lap number 3. That train's actually broken up a little bit from the fighting they were doing earlier on. So we have to go defensive here. Head towards the last corner. Trying to defend Cal off. In towards the right-hander we go. We do defend that off right now as we jump aboard Cal on lap number 4. Then it's a lap later. In towards the right we go. They are very close to me here, so they're probably going to look for the same move again. In towards the left we go, continuing on out of there. Oh, they just go. Oh, they go for a spin. I completely forgot about this. I edited this like 3 days ago, and I'm commentating on it now. And oh my word, Cal has gone. Then that should mean an easy race victory. But let's see. Then this could be a really great beat the meta in terms of doing this. But let's see. I'm going to change my tires. I've got the gap of over 5 seconds there. 2.7 is the gap difference in terms of somebody jumping you without changing tires. We come out here in P3 right now then, and let's jump on board Cal again. So Cal hasn't picked yet, don't you worry. Through the left we go. This is a very big weakness on the M6, and once again we're showing that weakness. Cal going on a journey in this race down to P2, and where am I in all of this? There I am, jumping up into P2. Then of course they haven't picked yet, neither has the Ukrainian. I was getting worried here that the Ukrainian maybe have done an undercut of some kind, but no, they go into the pits then as we continue on here in P1. Then we just have to get to the end now. So all we've got to do is we go through this right-hander, and we're going to clip the gravel there, go for a bit of a brown pads moment, let's put it that way. Big brown pads moment as we head up into this right-hander. I was quite scared there, so we lost a second there, and again losing a bit more. I'm losing concentration here. I'm amazed I'm in P1 in this car. It's so hard to win this race in any other car than the M6, so I'm going to try and do it. We're going to jump towards the end then, and we are going to jump to some live reactions. We head towards the line then. Here it is. I really do not believe it. 3 races. What on earth's going on? Wow. Wow. The A+ field got annihilated. The A+ field did get annihilated. There wasn't just 2 more others in there. There was loads of other people that left the lobby. Loads of victims in this one. And once again, we've done beat the meta so quickly this week. I can't believe it. Now, of course, we do have a few Group 3 cars still to do, but Group 4 is well on the way as well. So do get your votes in for either Group 3, Group 4, or both by writing in the manufacturer name in the comments, and of course the car if there's multiple cars in that manufacturer. Here's the list then of all the beat the metas we have done. If you do want to check out any of these, of course, do check out the playlist in the description there. All of these are in the playlist. You can jump to any one of these. These are when the cars are not, of course, the meta car. So, for example, the Audi R8 LMS Evo is a very good car, but it will have been at a race where it wasn't a very good car, for example. And you do vote for them on the right side. The number in the brackets, that's the amount of votes that car has received. And there's going to be a car profile for this Mazda ATENZA. Of course there is. It's not going to be the next profile, though. Just to clarify, the next car profile is going to be Group 4. We're going to start on the Group 4s. We're going to see where they end up then on the leaderboard, of course. And we will go from there as we jump to P22 then for the Mazda ATENZA. It's alphabetical order, just order of position. We've done 30 cars in Beat the Meta, but we've actually done more than this, of course. There is another page, and we have added, or they have added, I will put it out there, the Honda NSX GT500 car to Group 3. So we actually have an additional car to do now as well as we jump to that 31 to 40 page, and you can see some of the second places. That does mean we have to redo some of these cars down at the bottom of this order in Beat the Meta. We have to do those Fords again at some point, so do keep those votes coming in. I know the Ford GT race cars getting a lot of votes, something to look at going forward. What we're going to do now is jump to that final page where we have 49 cars. That Honda NSX GT500 car down at the bottom. I know some of you have already put your votes in. I'm 2 weeks behind on comments now, not a month like I was before, and I am catching up, so do bear that in mind. The silhouette is going to be solid to do. It really is. I am going to try the silhouette again at each track just to see if it's even viable. To be viable, around 1.5 seconds off the world record time, it has to be possible, and then I will try my very best to try and do it. That's going to be it, though, for this Beat the Meta. I do hope you have enjoyed it. Lots of victims in this one. Lots of crashes everywhere. And if you did, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We are on that journey to 50,000 subscribers. GT Amiga, Fanatec, linked in the description. You can use my code Tidgney to check out in GT Amiga. You get a discount, and I get a kickback from either of those as well. And that also supports the channel. 2 videos to check out, including a Beat the Meta from previous. But that is going to be it for me, folks. A big thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.